Welcome to the Mother Daughter-ish podcast. It's your mama's favorite podcast.
And the podcast your daughter always wanted.
This is Miss Dawn.
And Angelique.
From the 713. Houston, y'all. Get connected and stay connected weekly as new shows debut on Sunday, Wednesday, and please check out our Saturday Out and About showcases.
Enjoy the show. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, and tell every woman on the planet that you know about our show.
Here's our show for today. This is Dawn.
And Angie.
And this month for December, we're going to be talking about what every woman should know. Well, we made it. We made it to December the 31st. How exciting is that? Today's topic is very important for you ladies. And before I get started, I want to say Happy New Year to you. Have a safe new year. Make sure that you protect yourself and keep yourself safe from whatever is out there. If you go out and you have a great time, make sure it's just pure fun. And if you feel like you cannot get back home safely, and you don't want to get an Uber because you don't feel safe, just stay where you are until the next day. But have an exciting new year. And I will say to you personally, happy 2022, and just do whatever it is that's going to make you wonderful in 2022. We're going to put this December finale to rest by not showing you, but explaining to you and talking to you with this series that we've done for the whole month. We committed and we did it. And the series is What Every Woman Should Know. And today, our finale is Know How to Examine Your Own Breasts.
Yes.
And do it often. Check it often, right?
Yes.
How often do you do that, Angie?
Every time I'm in the shower.
That's good. What's your tip?
What had me start doing that is when I saw ASMR's thing in the shower, the little guide on how to do that. I've been doing
that. You had
I'm sure she still got it in there. Huh?
You had taken a shower and saw it?
Yeah, every time I go over there and in that bathroom and take a shower or use the bathroom, it just reminds me to do that every time you're in the shower. Like put your hand up and feel around for possible lumps, or check in the same way they do when you get a pap smear.
What do they do when you get a pap smear that is like that?
It's just the way that they use their fingers to feel around for possible lumps, or or even massage them or get them massaged.
Yeah, if somebody did that to me while I was having a pap smear, they'd be sued. But anyway, my tip is know when you should get a further evaluation after you've done your checks and your massages and all of that, and you've kind of felt around in that area, and and don't forget to check both breasts, because some people will say, well, this one is larger than the other one, so I'm only going to check that one, or that's the only one I felt a lump. But a lot of people forget to check up under their arm all the way down, because I know a lady that had some lumps up under her arm. She thought it was from her deodorant, but actually she had a mass that went all the way from under her arm to all the way under her breast. But she thought that was fat up under her breast until, she went and got a further evaluation. But that card that you're talking about that's in her bathroom, what it says place your right hand behind your head. Because what that does, it'll stretch out the skin. So if there's anything that's not flat, that feels like a lump. Mm-hmm. With the middle finger of your left hand, gently yet firmly press down using small motions, kind of like when your fingers are like if you had your fingers just kind of like crawling on your skin. Says down, I'm gonna start over. It says, yet firmly press down using small motions to examine the entire right breast. Mm-hmm. Next, sit or stand, feel your armpit, just said that, because the breast tissue goes into that area. So you want to do that for both sides of the breast, even though on the placard, it just says, the entire right breast, but you also want to examine the other side, because I do know people that have not had any kind of issue with a breast lump or anything, but they also have had to have fluid drawn from under their arm or from their breast that was just like fluid tissues that kind of formed into, but it wasn't cancerous. It wasn't any kind of cyst or anything. It was just fluid that had just kind of clustered up. So I've known many, many, many women that have had to go in and have that drained out of their breast area or from under their arm. They still had it evaluated just to make sure that it wasn't any kind of cancerous cyst or anything like that. But that's our tip on knowing how to examine your breast. I would also say to you, if you wanted to create your own little shower placard, you could easily go on to any of the social media sites and type in breast exam instructions, and then you could print it out and cut it out, laminate it, and you could put it in your shower as well. I'm sure she got that one from like the Women's Expo or somewhere we went, because they give you things like that. Again, the Expo is all about women, so anything about a woman from her head to the top of her string of hair, they've got information. So I'm sure she got that placard maybe from there, because I think I had one too. But if you want to make your own, you could always go on to, www.breastexams.com, or just type into the search engine instructions on breast exams, and you could make you one and laminate it and have it in your shower. And then that's a great reminder every time you get in the shower to check yourself out. Or if you can't commit to every day, providing that you're taking showers every day and twice a day, then you could definitely do it once a month. That's not too much to ask, to do it at least once a month. And then if you have other girlfriends, you could definitely make them a placard as well. Imagine if you get together for brunch and you bring everybody a gift, and the gift is one of those little things they can hang in their shower, because you care about them so much that you want them to do their own exams. Because a lot of women only go get their well woman exam once or twice a year. So if you don't want to wait every 6 months, you can be examining yourself once a month. And then if something pops up in the midst of that in-between time of getting your well woman exam, you can make a phone call and say, hey, I know I don't have my well woman exam for 4 months, but this morning I was, doing an exam, and I did feel, 5 little knots under there, and I just wanted to come in and get it checked out. Trust me, they'll get you in there. And I just also want to say this, for those of you who may say, well, I don't have insurance, I can't afford to, pay to go get it done. I can't afford to go to a private doctor or whatever. The Rose Clinic, Dr. Rose in Houston, if you're in the Houston area, he can help you with that. But whatever state you're in, or whatever city you are in, all you have to do is call around to some of the different clinics, and they'll tell you which doctors will give you free breast exams. Especially if you're 55 or older, you can get a free breast exam anywhere. And if you're younger than that, you can get a free breast exam, because it's such a serious thing. You can find some kind of help where you wouldn't have to pay to get a breast exam, a second opinion. And if there's an issue, to even have that issue looked into even further and deeper. And I would just suggest when you get your exam that you just ask a lot of questions. It's not a comfortable thing. And I'm hoping that at some point they can have something done laser wise, where they can just look in there and see, instead of the way that they traditionally do a breast exam now, because that is not cute at all.
Yeah, I have a best friend that after she had her baby, her breast milk carried into her armpit and made a lump. So
Yep, I've heard a lot of women say that. I'm talking about a lot of women that have had babies. I've heard them say that. So that right there is that's a real thing right there. And we just really want everybody to be so safe and checking out your bodies and seeing what's going on. I mean, I've known people that have had lumps in all kinds of different places, and it ended up being, some kind of cyst or something like that. But I think that if you just examine your entire body to look for different things to know what's going on with your body, I think you'll save yourself a lot of heartache and a lot of stress and things like that as well. So that's our show for today. And we're just talking about how to examine your own breast. And, on this show, we like to talk a lot about how to help yourself, because if you don't have the means and the opportunity to have somebody else to help you, and let's say you live alone, you don't have family that helps you or whatever, at least you can help yourself. You can't sit around and sulk, because you can say, well, the Mother-Daughter Ish show, they told us, all of these things, and just check it out. They've helped us with business. They're helping us with personal development. They're helping us with medical stuff. They're helping us to help ourselves with mental health issues and all of these things. Now, we are going to have a bonus show that will come after this December 30th, and we will put it up on either January 1st, if it doesn't fall on our typical Saturday, Sunday, or Wednesday show. We're going to have a bonus show, and we're just going to kind of do a year in review. We're going to talk about the titles of the shows that we've talked about, And then we'll talk about some fun things that happened during the year and just some pivotal moments. So look out for that show on January the 1st to just say Happy New Year again. So that's our show for today on how to know how to examine your own breast, ladies.
Yes, and before we let you go, subscribe to our channel, like and comment on our channel. That way we can talk back with you and share experiences and feedback. So after you subscribe, definitely make sure you share our page as well to others that you feel like might relate to any of the topics we've talked about so far.
Yeah, not only just relate, but if they will benefit from it, because we want people to benefit from it. And I think the best thing I could think of too is that these shows and these topics create the conversation. Because I think if we're going to create a conversation, it needs to be a meaningful conversation. I don't really like small talk. I'll have it if it's in a setting where it's necessary, but just for my everyday associations, I don't like small talk. So just by the way, January 1st falls on a Saturday, so that is on our regular Saturday show. So instead of us doing an outing, we'll probably do a show that's going to be out, but we'll just talk about our year in review. So look forward to that. It's going to be fun and exciting, and maybe be able to give you some tips on where we're going in 2022 with the podcast and the YouTube show and all of that. Again, we want to bring you some really great content, but just really information you can use and share. And that's our show for today. And again, happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New
Because it's
Year.
coming up, so enjoy your New Year's Eve.